Jessica. Let's go with mediumship. Who is it that you wanted to connect to tonight? Hey. Mabel. Alright, let me just get my pen and paper. Mabel. The name Mabel always feels like a grandmother to me. But who is Mabel to you? It's your great-grandmother. Alright, let's bring Mabel through. Would it make sense if I said that she was a grandmother to 15, at least 15 grandchildren? It seems like a lot. $15. Why is she giving me the number 15? She had a lot. Okay. And she seems like, to me, she's showing me that she's almost like was the center of the family or the head of the family. Like when when I look at her, she shows me that everybody is around her, if that makes sense. I also see her as being a tiny lady, you know, not overweight, not big. I almost want to say petite. But she shows me her sitting, but also I feel like when she stands up, she wasn't very tall either. Does that make sense? Who is John? I just heard the name John. Definitely was the center. 25 grandkids. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think of it. Like, I'm one of many too, but I don't know. It hit differently when she sort of showed me. Oh, her dad. Okay. So she brings through a John. Just the name. There's no energy attached to that, so I'll see where that goes. If she wants to bring anything more through. Okay, she also brings through, I don't know if she likes tea parties, because she shows me biscuits and then she says jam. So like biscuits, jam, and then I was thinking scones. Which I'm questioning, like tea party. Like at the moment she's giving me all these one-liners. Did she have cancer as well? Her dad, okay. Oh, sorry. You were always making a cup of tea when I visit her. Yeah. I asked about cancer because she comes through with headaches. Like, so much so it's very distracting. So she wants me to bring up the headaches for you as well. There's a tiredness that comes with it. She did on her face before she left, but did not die. But yeah, no, she's just still acknowledging it. Did she have a favorite mug? I want to say it was like a fine china type mug, and she showed me like roses on it or some sort of flowers, some sort of floral design on it. No, that's okay. Was the tiredness, that's interesting too. She showed, what I wanted to ask is, was the tiredness related to the way that she passed? Like, did she pass in her sleep? Also, before I even said that, she's bringing through my symbol for, like breast cancer as well. When I ask her if she can show me something, like, before she passed, if there's anything there that you can pick up on, she shows me that she was quite happy-go-lucky, almost carefree in a sense with the way that she viewed life and looked at life. And she also tells me that she travelled a lot as well. Okay, her daughter with the breast cancer, gotcha. So she's bringing that through too. She did travel a lot up until she was 107. Oh, bless her heart. That's beautiful. Like, she's showing me, as she's travelled, she generally enjoys her experiences and the people that she's meeting when she's out and about as well. Do you understand when I say, like, she had this, like, carefree attitude about her? Like, she really had this sense of freedom. I don't know how else to describe that. She just found joy in everything as she was doing it. She lived in the present moment, is what I'm trying to say. Definitely. Does she have a husband? Because, like, when I try to dig into it and see, she has someone standing there, but then he fades away and then kind of stands there again. But it's not solid enough for me to go, okay, so she had a husband, or they separated. I don't know what this is. Did her husband leave a long time before her, like, pass away? Yeah. Yeah. So when you say left, do you mean, like, left in spirit or left in the physical? So I saw another booking come through. So after Jess, we have Katie. Where is it? Katie and then Meg. Left us and passed away, yeah. She shows me a Pomeranian. Does that make sense? She shows me a Pomeranian actually sitting in her lap. Chihuahua, is it? Show me the fur. That's why I was, like, questioning it then, because I was like, is it a cat or is it a dog? Chihuahua, maybe. I'm still seeing a Pomeranian. Do you know if she had... Oh, it is a cat? Was it like a long-haired... A long-haired, I don't know what, but, like, brushed out daily? Because I was seeing, like, a Pomeranian, and then when I went to look again, it was a cat, and then I was, like, getting confused. I'm like, is it a Pomeranian or is it a cat? Himalayan Persian. And they're quite long-haired, are they? I have to do a quick Google search. What do we say? Himalayan Persian. I'm just going to do a quick look. Oh, yes. For anyone else that doesn't know what they look like, now we all know. I love that. And what's the connection with avocados? Because she just randomly showed me an avocado. I'm like, okay, what about the avocado? It's like I ask and she goes, avocado. I'm like, what am I meant to do with that information? I heard somebody else book as well. Might have been an update. I'm not sure either, Jessica. Does the name George mean anything? There must have been a love for roses, because now she shows me like a rose bush. That's okay, Jessica. I'll just bring through everything that I get. Just reminders too, guys, on the 15th I've got my, it's a group quantum healing session on Zoom. They're limited spaces, but it's a half-hour of healing. She did love roses. She requested one single rose at a funeral. Oh, just one. I don't know what this is I'm seeing, and I'm only seeing parts of it, but it feels like a grandfather clock. What is that? January. Oh, January. Yes, January. So in a couple of weeks. It is a Saturday, I believe, and it'll be held at 8:30 PM Queensland time. Oh, was it grandfather clock? I love that. So at the moment I have a bit of a backlog of paid readings. So if I clear through those, I do the free mini reads again. Was it a fixture in a home, Jessica, was it? There is no list for the free stuff. There's never a list for the free stuff. It's the paid readings that go on a list of purchase order. In the order of purchase, that's what I'm trying to say. Paid runs. Yeah, they're just over on my website, lovely. At the moment, I have, I'm currently doing Jessica, and then I have another 2 on the list. So that'll give you an idea of, you know, how far away you'd be. It was her house and now my nanny's house. Oh, a very loud laugh. I can imagine it's very heavy too because it feels like really bulky, that, you know, really solid timber and stuff. Does she have a burial? Or it was, even if she didn't, she's showing me very traditional attire and clothing, like everybody was in darker clothing. Blue, okay, cool. What's the dove? Do you get a visit by a dove? Do you see a dove every now and again, or do you... Symbolism for a dove? She keeps showing me a dove. So either a dove was released, or she sends you a dove. So I'm currently doing paid readings, Dolores. Haven't heard about doves before until recently. How do you mean until recently? Do you mean like you've had synchronicities where you've stumbled across some lately and then I'm mentioning it today? Is that what you mean? She only shows me one single one too, not in a group or anything, not in pairs, just one. Does have been mentioning me quite a bit lately. Yeah, so take those little synchronicities, take those little signs, find out what they mean for you. I love that. Did you just buy a house recently as well? Maybe I should ask if you have do you have a son, Jessica? She's showing me 3 people. And 3 people, one being you, feels like a partner or a husband. And there's a child there, buying a home. Now if you haven't got a child, she's symbolizing that there's a little boy coming in for you. You did. Did you have questions for her at all, Jessica? She still didn't show me the way that she passed. But part of her personality makes me feel that that's not important either. I love that name. Free-spirited goblin. She was the oldest person in Australia at the time. Did you type more to that? Is that part of a question? Because that's all I can see. She seems lovely. I cared for a gentleman he was 107. But he was nothing like your grandmother. He was feisty. Yes, Jessica said that her grandmother was 107. It's lovely. I just wanted to know if she's still with me and my family. Yes, she is. For her to bring through those details, especially about buying the house, she's like, yep, she sees you. She's around you. I don't know if there's anything like... And the dove as well. The dove is from her. See if there's anything else that she wants me to tell you. Are you looking at buying a new car as well? Because if you are, she's saying don't go for the first one. It's the second one that's right for you. Recently bought a new car and house. Okay, gotcha. There's a link tree in my bio to my website. I'm going to leave that there for you, Jessica, because that's all I have coming through. Thanks, Mama Bear. Is she happy? She came through. That was the first thing she came through as, all smiles. You're so very welcome. Thanks for letting me read for you. And she's lovely. Her energy, I like her energy. I feel like we all need to have a little bit of Mabel in us, where we're living very presently, in the present moment. Because she feels like she genuinely enjoyed everything. Oh, thanks so much, Jessica.